Hello, this is Pastor Jones here. Wanted to spend about 5 minutes with you today. Want to ask you a question that may get a little closer to home than what you like. What's wrong with entertainment? Let me read a scripture to you. Psalms 119, verse 37. Turn away mine eyes from beholding vanity, and quicken thou me in thy way. Anyone who has turned on their television recently or has attended a show, a movie, knows two facts that are absolutely undeniable. Americans are increasingly caught up in the entertainment culture. And entertainment, listen now, is increasingly vile, profane, obscene, and explicit. Many of which we as believers should have no part. First of all, this entertainment that I'm talking about today pollutes our children. We are so concerned about pollution in our rivers, in our streams, in the foods that we eat. But the devil, my friends, has found an almost irresistible tool to poison the spiritual lives of an entire generation of children. You see, the cartoons I watched as a kid are not the things that our children are watching today. And the devil is using this entertainment to fashion and mold them and really bring them to a place where they will accept things that we would never have accepted and God never accepts. It's poisoning and polluting our children. Secondly, it warps our morals. J. Oswald Sanders wrote, "The mind is the battleground on which every moral and spiritual battle is fought." Look at the things that we are accepting today that 50 years ago we did not accept. People living together today. That's not a rarity. That's kind of a norm today. And nobody points out that it is wrong. My friends today, even Christians, are using language they ought not, viewing things that they ought not, and calling it the name of entertainment. Or that's just the way the world is today. My friends, entertainment is warping our moral compass. Thirdly, it's a waste of time. You know, you only live so long, and what will your life count for when it's all done? Christians should not spend hour after hour after hour in front of the television set. I know some that spend entire days in and days out, doing nothing more than watching TV. Now listen, we all enjoy, after a hard day's work, after our meal, sitting down for a few hours of television to relax and unwind before we go to bed. But for some people, it is the entirety of their life. We have a higher calling, my friend, even those of you that are retired, and we are here for a nobler purpose. I plead with you, make your life count for God and just don't sit in front of the television all day long. And fourthly, it cheapens our thoughts. Philippians 4:8 tells us this, that our thought and minds should dwell on 8 things. What is true, what is noble, what is just, so on and so forth. Look it up and read it. But the fact is, we got our minds everywhere but on what God directs us to today. May Psalms 119, verse 37, which I started with, be your prayer, and may you post it prominently near your television set to give you a little subtle warning every day not to allow entertainment to dominate your life and maybe even pollute it. I hope I gave you something to think about today. This is Pastor Jones saying God bless until I see you next time.